YouTube, welcome to Cafe Enoma and welcome to our reaction to Hank Williams Jr. singing a song, All My Rowdy Friends Have Settled Down.
This is for our patron Michael.
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed, Michael.
Yeah.
Should be really interesting. The sound of the title itself makes me, awakens me.
Yeah.
It's a very rainy, easygoing, lazy day in Mumbai, and songs like that with titles like that I'm really excited about. I have never heard Hank Williams Jr. before.
Yeah.
I've never heard this song before. What about you, Kirti?
Same.
Any chances?
No
Yeah, as a pure reactor?
No.
Yeah. So this should be interesting for both of us. Let's get started right away. Hank Williams Jr. All my rowdy friends have settled down. You can check out our reactions to Bruce Springsteen and Paul Davis a bit earlier today on our channel, or around about the same time it may be published. Wow, let's get started. I like the name of this guy, Hank Williams Jr.
Hank Williams Jr.
Wonder if he's the senior also was a musician.
All my rowdy friends have settled down, and they seem to be more into laid-back songs. Nobody wants to get drunk and get loud. Everybody just wants to go back home. I myself have seen my wilder days, and I have seen my name at the top of the page. But I need to find a friend just to run around. But nobody wants to get high on the town. And all my rowdy friends have settled down. And I think I know what my father meant when he sang about a lost highway. And old George Jones, I'm glad to see, is finally getting straight. And Waylon's staying home and loving Jesse more these days. And nobody wants to get drunk and get loud. And all my rowdy friends have settled down.
This is a good song.
And the hangovers hurt more than they used to. And cornbread and iced teas took the place of pills and 90 fruit. And it seems like none of us do things quite like we used to do. And nobody wants to get high on the town. And all my rowdy friends have settled down. Yeah, I think I know what my father meant when he sang about a lost highway. And Johnny Cash don't act like he did back in '68. And Chris, he is a movie star, and he's moved off to LA. And nobody wants to get drunk and get loud. And all my rowdy friends have settled down. Yeah, me and my rowdy friends done routed on down.
for him, but a great song. Feels sad, feels sad.
Yeah, he
You know,
is.
he's getting out, going out alone. All his rowdy friends have settled down. It feels sad. And the hangover is really
Painful now.
more painful. You know, when you're on your own without your friends, wow, out in the town getting high doesn't feel quite the same, does it? I connect with the lyrics of this song in more ways than one. I love the music. I love the music. I love the music. I love his voice. I really like his voice. Wow. I think I've heard his voice before. I won't lie, but not this song, and I don't even know which song.
With
It was when I was a child, or
Hank Williams
when I was a
Jr.
very young boy. But I have definitely heard this guy's voice. It's easily recognizable.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember his voice.
This
I'd
is
definitely like to hear more of him.
This is an all-round song. Whether you talk about the musical arrangement and so many instruments that were used, there were multiple instruments that were, that featured in the song. They gave guest appearances after guest appearances. They came in, went out, came in, went out. Many of them came in. I liked so many things being included in the one song. His voice is so superior. And the lyrics also have so many guest appearances of so many names.
Yeah, I guess some of them are his friends.
Yeah.
There was mention of George
Waylon
Jones,
and
Waylon.
his wife
There's
Jessie, I
mention
think.
of
Johnny Cash and Chris Christopherson, I think.
yes. So there's mention of few people in the
Yeah.
music industry as well as movie. One in the movie industry
Yeah.
now. Let's go through the lyrics, Kirti. Let's hear your thoughts on it all once again.
Yeah.
You already heard it, but let's just to jog your memory
Mm-hmm.
and keep it in perspective as we go line by line. Let's see what you have to say on these lines. A female perspective, the chief of Enoma, the pure reactor. All my rowdy friends have settled down, and it seems to be more in the laid-back songs. Nobody wants to get drunk and get loud. Everybody just wants to go back home. I myself have seen my wilder days, and I've seen my name at the top of the page. But I need to find a friend just to run around. But no one wants to get high on the town. All my rowdy friends have settled down. What is your take on these lines, Kirti? The first verse of this wonderful song.
He's feeling the pain of losing all those friends who used to spend so much time with. That's what happens after a certain age, after mid-20s, sometimes early 30s, when you suddenly are hit with that sudden changes that happen to you as far as your friend circle is concerned. And you start feeling the pain. Some people take it easy. Some people, go along with it. The new group that joins them, the family members and extended family, wife side of the people, they get involved with all of that. And some people find it very hard to switch from that to the new change that is happening. And I've seen it with many guys. I don't think the same thing happens so much with women, because they get busy with actual chores in the home and things like that. They do miss the fun days, and sometimes they also plan. There are movies like Girls Trip which showcase the kind of going back to your early days and reliving the things. But for boys it gets more and more difficult with time being passing by. So this is what his pain is at the moment. Nobody is around to spend the time, to drink, to make some noise in the town, for people to notice them, for people's attention and things like that. They have been there, they have done everything, but now it's missing.
What is your take on the music, Kirti? What did you like about the music, if at all you liked it?
The
And
music,
his voice.
the music was loud and his voice was good. I liked
Was loud meaning
loud
it was
as in
good?
it was full on, full-fledged music. I think there was mouth organ, the harmonica, there was
was a fiddle.
yeah, and there was the guitar, there was banjo too when it came. I think we both acknowledged it. It was full on
The
going.
piano too, right? Or was it in the earlier song?
No, piano. I'm not sure if it was
Okay.
if it was there, because there were too many
I'm
instruments
seeing
coming
things
in.
right now. Yeah.
But this was
Imagining
instrumentally a lot of instruments used within few minutes of this song.
Yeah, let's see what the next verse
Yeah.
entails, what it says, and your take on it. And I think I know what my father meant when he sang about a lost highway and old George Jones. So his father was a singer too. Definitely was a singer. I'm glad to see he is finally getting straight and bail on staying home and loving Jessie more these days. And nobody wants to get drunk and get loud, and all my rowdy friends have settled down. What is your take on these lines, Kirti?
It's talking about his dad, and how his dad also had similar stories to share. Now, what will happen with you? We by now know when it comes to south part of America, the southern culture, it's got a lot to do with driving, being on the roads, spending a lot of time at bars, sometimes drinking, singing, having a guitar. All of that has
Being
become
a cowboy,
being
the
a
cowboy lifestyle.
Yes, and a lot of people will miss it after being settling
Listening
down,
to great music,
listening to great music, always being involved in all that.
enjoying great food.
By the way, we happen to watch Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah, and I really liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it. Very simple script,
Yeah.
but beautifully played out. A cat and mouse game from beginning to end. Wow, I loved it. I loved it. I love the way it was done. A lot of thought put into the script. Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah.
If you do not know what we're talking about, and if you are from the south, then
I think they will know.
I think you should know by now what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Jerry Reed song comes to mind, obviously.
He's
We
found
reacted
it
to him.
out.
That's how we heard about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's continue with the lyrics here. And the hangovers hurt more than they used to. And cornbread and iced tea took the place of pills and 90 proof. And it seems like none of us do things quite like we used to do. And nobody wants to get high on the town. All my rowdy friends have settled down. Yeah, I think I know what my father meant. Okay, that's the next verse. Anything you'd like to say on this next 5 lines?
I like that cornbread and ice took the place of the pills.
Iced tea.
Iced tea took the place of the pills and 90 proof. What do you make out of that? Let me know.
Basically, as you grow older and as you spend more time with the kids and your family, your drink choices change from liquor to iced tea and to juices and to water.
What is 90 proof?
And I guess it's something to do with liquor.
I know. My brother
I
says a
hope
lot.
I'm
Do you want 90? Just as a joke, just to tease me. But I think, yeah, it's some drink that is called that.
Yes, I think I know what my father meant when he sang about his lost highway and Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash.
Don't act like he did way back in 98, in 68.
68.
And Chris, he's a movie star and he's moved off to LA. And nobody wants to get drunk and get loud, and all my rowdy friends have settled down. Yeah, me and my rowdy friends have rowdied on down.
Rowdy.
So everyone's become sober now. All the rowdiness has vanished into thin air. Everyone is more into the family game now.
No time.
More quality time with the wife and kids. More quality time around the home. More watching TV at home rather than at the stadium. So it's a different life now. And today's life is completely different. When the song came out,
I know this must have been
Yeah. Now what will they say? I mean today,
what are we losing out on?
we don't even have that home life.
Yeah.
So we may be spending a lot of time at home, but we don't even have that quality life at home. We are either on the phone or watching TV or playing games, or we are into some addiction or the other. Wow. Very few of
What a
us
change,
actually have a
paradigm change.
purpose and live our daily routine fulfilling that purpose. Great song. I love the song. Great voice.
A lot to talk about and a lot to
For
think
the
about.
music, 9 on 10 for me.
Yeah.
For the vocals, 9.5 on 10. I love the way he sang it. It was very simple, very soothing to listen to his voice. But I know it isn't simple to sing exactly the way he does. 9.5 on 10 for this, 9 on 10 for the music, 8 on a scale of 10 for the lyrics. Because I have also a guy who's sobered down, who was once very rowdy, a rowdy boy around town, a rowdy man around town. Now I too have sobered down, so I don't like it for that reason. If I have to pick one, that's the reason I don't like the lyrics. But I actually haven't sobered down completely.
I remember you had the same struggle initially. taking all of that, all the changes that came. I know.
What is your rating for this, Kirti? We may not have time to
Savio
talk
was
about
one
the
of
past.
those people who would actually return back home before marriage. I'm saying his mom said at 5 a.m. in the morning. That's kind of rowdy. That's the kind of.
That's beyond rowdy.
That's beyond.
Which
rowdy.
guy would do that?
Which guy would do that? The you kind and your kinds would do
I
that.
think my mom was exaggerating that.
No.
The 5 a.m. bit happened maybe
A few times.
few times a month. Few times.
A month, right?
Few
So
times
she
a
was
month,
right,
yeah.
right?
She's right, yeah.
Yeah.
She's right.
That's the
Few
kind of
times a
rowdy we are
month.
talking
Most
about.
of the times it would be 1 a.m.,
Yeah.
12 a.m., 1 a.m. If it was a very tiring day at work, then I would be back home by 7 p.m., 8
on
p.m.
work days.
And then I would just chill out, watch a movie, hang out with my mom, go out with friends, or my friends would come over, I would go to their place. It was an easygoing life.
I know.
Even today it's easygoing. In fact, it's more easygoing.
Easier.
I have nothing to complain about. Yes, at times songs like these you do miss that.
You miss that, right?
You miss that part of your life, but at the same time, I do think
A lot
it's-
of things have taken
everything-
place, replace
everything
things.
happens
yeah.
for the best. If it wasn't for all this, we wouldn't have kids, we wouldn't have each other, we wouldn't have a lot of things that we do now which we couldn't do back then.
Couldn't do, yeah. No
Yeah,
complaints,
great song,
yeah.
great
Great
song.
song. For my rating, it is a 9 on 10 song, completely.